Hey guys, welcome to Success Habits. Today guys, we're going to break down very successful habits that we've had ourselves as well as clients of ours that have been very successful have had themselves. So what we want you guys to do is take these habits, apply them to your day-to-day and just reap the reward that they will provide. Okay. Number one, guys, is a very big one, hence why it's number one, is automate your breakfast. Okay. We want to basically automate our breakfast so we know exactly what we're having first thing in the morning. When we wake up, we're tired. We might not be in the best mindset to make good decisions. So having something that's you go to is very, very important. And basically what's really cool as well, if you think about your breakfast, it's like 30% of your day. So if you win your breakfast, you basically win 30% of your day from the start. So a very effective tool to take on. And it will usually lead to the rest of the day being heaps better as well. So very important. Number two.
Next one, guys, is meal prep. So meal prep is key, guys. So cooking as many meals as you can, pop it in the freezer and having it stored ready. So if those late nights when you're finishing work and you're tempted to drive past fast food places, you know you have a meal waiting ready for you, ready to put in the microwave and to eat. So meal prep is key.
Definitely key, so no excuses. Number three, guys, is train every Monday and once in the weekend. The reason why you want to train on Monday is it basically sets you up for a good start of the week. We've had a lot of clients in the past miss Monday and they come Tuesday and they might miss Tuesday, and then basically they have a mindset where, oh, this week's a bust, I'll just start again next week. If you guys train Monday though, you're that much more likely to have a successful training week. So very important to start the week strong with Monday. The thing with the weekend is we're going to train once on the weekend because weekends are our kryptonite for most people. So getting you guys to do a workout on the weekend is just a really good way for your mindset to stay focused on your goals, to know what you want to do, and just to remind yourself of that's what you're here to do, just to kind of give you that kick on the weekend. That's why I train on the weekend every weekend. Number four.
Yeah, also scheduling your workouts, guys. So making sure you have that scheduled for you. So that is your appointment to yourself. So scheduling your workouts, and also it allows for you to structure your life around your workout as well. So once you've got that appointment set for yourself, it makes it a lot easier to stick to your routine. So having a routine, and also, you know, if you're tracking your food and what you're eating and you're keeping that regular, you want to keep the same amount of output that you're putting out, keep that regular as well. So they work hand in hand. So tracking your food, but also tracking your workouts, scheduling in your workouts. It's an appointment time set for you, and no negotiable. So
yeah, definitely, it's definitely scheduling is success, and that's definitely comes with workouts. Number five, guys, is eat low GI carbs to reduce your blood sugar and insulin spike. If you guys don't know what low GI carbs are, we're just going to talk about good carbs versus bad carbs. Good carbs, guys, are low GI. Bad carbs are high GI. What that basically means, so low GI is slow releasing. So slow releasing basically into your bloodstream. So your sugar spike is quite limited. High GI carbs are obviously foods with very high sugars, and they have a very high spike with your blood sugar. The reason why this is a problem is basically when we have that high GI spike, we have basically that rapid spike in your blood sugar. There's a hormone that's called insulin. Insulin comes into your system, and insulin's main role is to help and aid storage. Okay, if your muscle fibers and basically your liver stores are full, those carbohydrates, those sugars are going to go straight to fat cells. So something that's very, very important that we want to regulate and limit the insulin coming into your system. Okay, extremely important, and that's why we have the approved food list with all the low GI options. And we have our obviously good, bad and uglies that we want to stay away from so we can limit that insulin spike and that fat storage. Number six.
Yeah, number six, guys, so eating frequent meals to lessen the chance of binges. When you think about it, if you go hours and hours without food, you know, you start to become hungry, you're irritable, you are more tempted to make those badder choices. So if you have more frequent, regular meals, you're less likely to have binges and urges, and less likely to be hungry as well. 100%.
The same as what I was saying before as well. If you have those frequent meals, your blood sugar is a lot more consistent, so there's not as much spike, which means there's not as much insulin in the system, which means we're going to get leaner. Number seven, guys, 3 best times to have carbs. Okay, the first best time to have carbs is post-workout. The reason why that's the best time of all is basically when you're training, this is with weight training, when you're training with weights, you deplete your muscle glycogen stores. basically meaning you're going to deplete and run dry your muscle stores from carbohydrates. So they have to be replenished, they have to be refueled. The way to do this is after a workout, straight away hitting carbs straight after, and your muscle stores will take most of that on rather than fat stores. The second and third best time is second best time is breakfast. So first thing in the day, having your carbs, so you've got the whole day to burn them. You always got to remember carbs have to be earned and they have to be burnt. So if you have them obviously at the start of the day, you're a lot more likely to actually burn them off throughout the day. Third best time, guys, is pre-workout. So having some carbs in you that's going to give you energy, that's going to be burnt through the workout is very beneficial and very important. So 3 best times to have carbs. So definitely write it down, remember it, because it's very, very important. Number eight.
So protein in every meal throughout the day, as much as you can, guys. So splitting up the protein into every meal, not only will it keep you fuller for longer, but also it's helped to repair the muscles. And yeah, tip number 9.
100%. That's tip number 9. So cut the sugar and cut the body fat. So one of the main reasons why we have obviously an issue with obviously gaining weight, gaining body fat is not so much the fat in foods, it's actually the sugar in foods. I think many years ago, 40, 50 years ago, fat was the culprit, and nowadays we realise that it's actually sugar that's really letting everyone down, and that's the main thing we have to be very, very careful with. So definitely, guys, reduce your sugar, and you will definitely reduce a lot of body fat. So that's definitely a big one to take away as well. Number 10.
Number 10, guys, so eating before you go to the supermarket and stay to your planned list. I don't know how many times I've actually gone to the supermarket and have been absolutely starving.
It's the worst thing ever. Yep.
And I find it a lot harder to resist temptation. I'm more tempted to grab, I guess, a snack and eat it in the car or as I'm walking around. And yeah, so if I eat before I go, I'm not hungry, I'm not tempted, and most importantly, I stick to my list that I have planned. If you're more hungry, you know, you want to go for those craving kind of foods that you didn't actually put on your list. So yeah, definitely eat before you go and stay to your planned list. Very important.
100%. Number 11, guys, is beware of no sugar products. Okay, just like your obviously your Diet Cokes, your diet soft drinks. Like, you have to be very careful with these. Yes, they don't contain calories, but they do contain additives that basically your body doesn't really know the difference. It will still have that blood sugar spike. It will still have that insulin release, and because of that, it will still aid in fat storage. So you have to be very careful with those diet sodas and that as well. Definitely as well as be very careful with products that are labelled low-fat items. Okay, you get a lot of yogurts, for instance, as well, that have smack bang on the tub, low-fat. A lot of the time yes, it's low-fat, but it's very high sugar. Okay, so a lot of companies get away with this, and it's just
as can be high salt
worse.
Too.
High salts as well. But yeah, just definitely keep an eye out for sugars, keep an eye out for the diet options as well, because they may not always be good. If you're ever obviously unsure, this is why we have mentors and that as well, so you have a mentor to come and ask if you are unsure, and that's what we're here to help you guys with. Number 12.
Number 12, hydration. Keeping up with your water, guys, is definitely key, not only for anti-aging, but also to help flush your body full of toxins. It's definitely handy to have a water bottle which has, like, I guess, targets to hit throughout the day. So making sure you're actually accountable for how much water you're having, rather than just having a random glass of water here and there. You have no idea how much you're actually having, and a lot of the times it's not actually enough. So yeah, definitely getting an extra litre of water as well if you've had a workout too. Hydration is definitely key.
Awesome. It's really cool because obviously nowadays you got watches and that can help you keep track of as well as MyFitnessPal can help you keep track of that. Number 13, guys, this is one that's obviously definitely a given, but we definitely have to say it, is you have to eat plenty of vegetables, okay? For your immune system, for your overall health, like, it's very, very important to make sure you're having vegetables. Our clients, we try and get you guys to have at least 2 to 3 meals a day with some veggies in that meal. So it's very, very important for your recovery, for your immune system, and just overall the way that you feel, as well as completely different, getting those obviously vegetables into your nutrition.
And as well, they're low calorie too, so if
Very low
you're
calorie.
on a low deficit, they are high volume, so they're going to create that fullness.
You can have so much, obviously it's such a high volume meal with your veggies now as well, so you don't feel hungry, especially when you're cutting as well. It's a massive help for us. Number 14.
Tip number 14 is sleep, de-stress and repeat. Definitely sleep and de-stressing, getting rid of any anxiety that you have. If you're really, really stressed, you've had a big, busy day, drawing yourself a bath or, putting down your phone or your technology before you go to bed, making sure you're not constantly like switched on, go, go, go. Your body responds so much better when it is de-stressed, when it has sleep. I don't know how many times, I've had clients when their training's on track, their nutrition's on track, but their sleep and their stress levels are so high, their cortisol levels are through the roof. Body fat will just not budge. As soon as we focused on sleep and meditation, putting themselves first, looking at their routine, their night routine, they're on their computer, they're on their phones right before bed. We took that away and instantly much better sleep, stress levels went down and body fat went down.
Even just go and do something fun for themselves on the weekend with their partner and just socialising and kind of stepping away from their work and that. It's just going to de-stress them a lot more. And even go for walks and stuff, just stuff that just makes them feel really good. It's going to help bring that cortisol down and they're going to feel heaps better. They're going to get leaner because of it. So there are our success habits, guys, our 14. Definitely write these down, guys. Obviously take note of that as well. Apply them to your everyday and you will see so many changes just by implementing these very successful habits. So awesome, guys. We'll see you real soon in the gym.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Bye.